All right, Shalom. First off, give all praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salute and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity and the women church who follow. So, just wanted to do a brief lesson, basically over having strength and, separating the carnal from the spiritual. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about having that strength to endure, and basically, like I said, putting that spiritual man over that carnal man. So I'm going to start with Romans 7, starting at 14. It says, "For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin." Okay, everything about the law, everything that we're supposed to do should be about feeding the spirit, about growing in the spirit. But we're flesh. Okay, we're made of flesh. Okay, so to understand, from our forefathers on down. All right, it says, "For that which I do, it's like it, for that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that I do, I not. But what I hate, that I do." He's basically saying, this is what Paul's saying is, the things that I don't want to do, I do. And the things that I do want to do, I don't do sometimes. All right, he's not talking about him being a wicked man or anything like that, but he's talking about being in his flesh, and sometimes you go off. Sometimes, it's like sometimes you go off. Sometimes, you might slip up. And of course, if you're a real man of the Lord, you're gonna beat yourself up for slipping. That's what separates the 1/3 from the 2/3. We're all sold under sin, like he said, but the righteous, the 1/3, is gonna feel bad when they fuck up, and they're gonna get back on the horse, and they're gonna repent and keep going. Okay, the 2/3 is not even really care, or if they do care, they're not gonna repent. They're just gonna wallow in their wickedness, so to speak. So, verse 16, it says, "If then I do that which I would not, I consider to the law that it is good. Now then is it no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me." All right, that's just that old man that dwelleth in you that you got to get up off your shoulders. That's a demon that's been rested inside you that you got to, quench. You got to get away from it, man. You got to renew your mind. You got to find that spirituality. You got to find that. I don't know how to put it. You got to dig deep inside within yourself and overcome whatever's holding you down, whatever's holding you back. Okay, and get the victory at the end. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good, I find not. It says, for the good that I would, I do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. Basically saying it again, the good that I want to do, I'm not doing, but the evil that I don't want to do, I'm doing. I know we all find ourselves in these situations every now and then that you're like, damn, I want to do a lesson, but you don't do the lesson, or something comes up and you get distracted, or whether you're dealing with women or whatever it is that's your crutch or your weakness in this truth. We all go through different things, but the thing is, you know, you gotta endure. You gotta what I want to do, or what I try to do whenever I get these carnal lusts, so to speak. You try to combat it with the spiritual. You go watch a video, pick up the scriptures and read. Call a brother. Do something that's gonna get your mind off of pleasing his flesh, because that's our downfall. This flesh is what's fucking us up, because you and your spirit as a man of the Lord, or a would-be man of the Lord, you want to do good. You want to keep on that straight and narrow path, but we stray away every now and then. So, like I said, find something that's going to allow you to slide back onto that spiritual side, away from that carnal side. Let me see. This is Romans 8. I'm gonna start at verse 5. It says, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the spirit, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit." Okay, so if you gonna keep pleasing the flesh, then that's all you're gonna do. If you're worried about the flesh, you're just gonna keep pleasing the flesh. But if you worry about the spirit, okay, you're gonna keep building up your spirit. So if you got a 50-50 split, you need to make that, more of a 80-20 split, 20% being the carnal and then the 80% the spirit. Because we are selling these bodies. Of course, we would want to be 100% spirit, but that's not possible right now. All right, so you want to strive for your mastery, strive for the best, to be the best man that you can be, and to get that spiritual side up. Get your spirituality up. It says, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace." Okay, that's simple. That's plain. Carnality equals death. Spirituality equals life. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. It says, "So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High." I'm gonna get this word enmity real quick. I don't got internet right now, so y'all work with me. Little pops up. Yeah, it didn't pop up. So, Lord's will, I'll put it in the description. Where we go. This is 1 Corinthians 2, starting at verse 14. It says, "But the natural man receives not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned." Okay, so if you're natural, if you're just always being carnal, if you're just a regular dude, you're not even worrying about the Most High, the Most High is really not going to worry about you. But it says, like I said, "The natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, and their foolishness unto him." All right, doing this lesson right now, I'm, in the bathroom at work, on my job. This would be foolishness to somebody if they came in here and see me doing this lesson right now. Like, man, what the hell are you doing? You talking to yourself? Us being on the corner and preaching this word, that's foolishness unto him. Wearing the garments, that's foolishness unto him. Not eating pork, that's foolishness to him. And even at that, keeping the Passover and not eating the bread, that's foolishness unto him. So, like I said, you want to stay on that spiritual side. It says, but he that is spiritual, judge of all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. All right. So basically, stay in the spirit, man. Because if you're in the spirit is what's going to judge. Okay, the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what the standard is. That's what you're going to be judged by. So if you are within that standard, if you're within the law, statutes, and commandments, then you can tell somebody, "Hey, look, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, you're doing this wrong," or so on and so forth. Okay, let me get one more scripture and I'm going to end it on that. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, and I'm going to go with verse 11. It says, "If we have sown unto you spiritual things, is it a great thing if we shall reap your carnal things?" Okay, so if you keep this spirituality up and you keep staying in the spirit, you're going to get the carnal benefits anyways, okay? Because we're going to get the kingdom. All right, we're not going to have the riches on this side. Fuck it. We're going to be looking like fools on this side, but we're building up that spiritual bank because eventually that spirituality is going to turn physical. It's going to turn carnal, and in the flesh, we will see our kids not have to go through bullshit. We're going to see the kingdom. We're going to see Esau and slavery. All right, we're going to be kings. We're going to have riches beyond belief. We're going to have all these carnal things. But first, you got to turn that spirituality up in your star player and within yourself and become a new man. And with that being said, I want to give all praise that's called on to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakar the brothers and apostles and elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity and the children who follow. Shalom.